Recently, Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously allowed our association members to gather for an international seminar. It was a joyous occasion as Master and disciples reunited to meditate and pray for peace. During this precious time, Supreme Master Ching Hai also spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of our association members. Throughout the ages, compassionate, enlightened masters have urged people to surrender to the greater universal power by seeking the divine within, from which all other goodness and happiness follow. This message was echoed again in the poetry of Rumi, which Supreme Master Ching Hai shared with our association members during the international seminar on August 21, 2008.
Now I tell you a story, okay? Yeah. About the servant who loved his prayers. It's from Rumi. Everything from his poetry collection is good. At dawn, a certain rich man wanted to go to the steam bath. You know what steam bath is? You call it sauna. You go in there and they put hot steam into your cabinet, and you just stand in there and sweating it out. Okay? Or maybe they just have a hot bath, like a Turkish bath or maybe Japanese bathhouse. Like a swimming pool, but warm, and everybody go there, take a shower first, jump in, just like swimming pool. Every country have this kind of similar but a little bit different steam bath. At dawn, a certain rich man wanted to go to the steam bath. He woke his servant, Senker, saying, "Ho, get moving, get the basin and the towels and the clay for washing, and let's go to the bath." So, Senker immediately collected what was needed, and they set out side by side along the road. As they passed the mosque, the call to prayer sounded. They have certain time to pray. You understand? 5 times a day the Muslim pray. So it happened that at dawn, this is one of the prayer time, probably the first prayer of the day, and the call for prayer sounded. Sankir loved his 5 times prayer. So he said to his master, "Please, master, rest on this bench for a while, that I may recite Surah 98, which begins like, 'You who treat your slave with kindness.'" So he sat on the bench outside while Sankar went in. The prayers were over, and the priest and all the worshippers had left, but Sankar remained inside. So the master waited and waited and waited. Finally, he yelled into the mosque, "Sankar, why don't you come out?" So Sankar said, "I can't. I don't know how." "This clever one won't let me. Have a little more patience. I hear you out there." 7 times the master called. 7 times he waited. And then he shouted again. And Sankar reply was always the same. "Not yet. He won't let me come out yet." And the master said, "But no one in there except you. Everyone else has left. Who makes you sit still so long?" So the servant said, "The one who keeps me in here is the same one who keeps you out there. The same one who will not let you in, that same one will not let me out. Now there's a comment from the author. It goes like this. The ocean will not allow its fish out of itself, nor does it let land animals in. Where the subtle and delicate fish move, the land animal cannot come in. Yeah, may destroy the delicate fish or drown himself too. No? The land creatures lumber along on the ground. No cleverness can change this. There is only one opener for the lock of these matters. Forget your figuring. Forget yourself. Listen to your friend. When you become totally obedient to that one, you'll be free. Nice story. Except we are not the master in there. It is really some revealing things. I thought all the people in that land must have been all Muslim, but this so-called master is probably not, eh? He sits next to the mosque, but he wouldn't go in. And his servant is the one who was so devoted. And when he's inside, probably he's too much, happy with the Lord that he dare even, answer back as his master say, I'm still busy. And arguing with him, the one that keeps me in here is the one who keeps you out there. Probably he means just like the fish and the animals, How can the land animals go into the ocean to play with the fish or to do the same thing with the fish? It is probably two separate categories altogether. This is old time, when the servant system is still very prominent and strong. And mostly the servant would never disobey his master. Otherwise he will risk punishment or be insulted elsewhere or something, even go to jail. And this servant, because of his faith, was so strong in Allah that he couldn't care less. When he's in the mosque, he meditates there, and probably he felt so good, so connected with the Lord. He might be one with the Lord, and he understood. And so he became like fearless, and that is the power of God. When you are contacted with it, you fear nothing. So the same with what I have shown you, the God power through the light and the sound. That is the representative of God, the light and the sound. That is God itself, different degree. Just like your feet, your knees, your stomach, your throat, your face, it's all yours, just different degree. So when you hear different sound and see different light, maybe from lower dimension or a little lower quality, then it's just the feet of the Lord, a lower part. But it's a one part of the Lord. And then you come up, and then you will see the complete picture. Now, the light and the sound resides within you, and that is you. It's you that you are listening to yourself and you're recognizing yourself. So the more you know this light and sound, the more you know the quality of God within you, the more you are detached from the physical body and all the things that belong to it and caused by it.
That was from poem. Why 7 times?
More than 7 times. Or maybe it's just 7 times, just by the way, it has nothing to do with how many times. What it means is he kept repeating, reject his master, just to show that he was so much deep in his prayers, He loved it so much to be one with God that he couldn't care less that his master was waiting outside. In the poem of Rumi, he used it as an excuse to write the poem, like parable, you know? Say, okay, oil and water don't mix. Even a slave who was so engrossed in his prayers and be one with God, and the one who has so much